Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, everyone. I'm Melissa Ducas. I'm connectologist of My Coffee Connect. I'm here for My Coffee Connect live stream business spotlight and sponsored by DPF Globe Sales and Cleaning Services. DPF Globe Cleaning Sales and Cleaning Services. DPF Cleaning Services. What we offer, DPF Globe Sales and Cleaning Service offers state-of-the-art cleaning solutions for your diesel particulate filter, incorporating pneumatic cleaning, testing, and thermal regeneration equipment. Our process includes inspection, airflow testing, level 1 or level 2 cleaning, specialized cleaning if required, and filter baking. We provide level 1 and level 2 machines to customize your filter cleaning needs. DPF Globe Sales and Cleaning Services. And now we would like to welcome Tony Novak, Certified Public Accountant. Welcome, Tony.
Hello, Melissa. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Good to be here.
yes. So tell us about why did you start your business? Tell your story about your business.
Yeah, I actually started a lot of years ago, more than 3 decades ago now, on Wall Street. I got done business school, and like many of my classmates, headed towards Wall Street. And back then, um, it was the wild go-go 80s, they called it. And I worked for the firm that was actually used as the model underneath Wolf on Wall Street, Drexel Burnham Lambert and Michael Milliken and the Junk
Hmm.
Bond King and all that. And it was exciting as for a young guy, but pretty quickly I just decided I didn't want to live my life making rich people richer. It
Uh-huh.
just didn't sit well with me, and so I left the firm, and in what some said was not a great thing, and hung up a shingle on Main Street of Doylestown, PA, and ran my own office ever since.
Oh, so let's talk about what you do. Why is it so hard to find a CPA for entrepreneurs?
Yeah, it's a timely question because uh, business strategy is everything.
Yes.
I guess one thing I've learned is it doesn't matter how brilliant you are, how great a salesperson you are, how hard a worker you are. If the underlying business strategy is doesn't fit, isn't working, you're going to have serious problems. So while I take responsibility, the entire independent accounting industry, and I'm not talking about the big firms or the CPAs and big corporations, I'm talking about the independents, the CPAs that you see shingles on Main Street of every town in America. Our business model was lousy. It was terrible. And we didn't realize it for a lot of years. And things coming together, as we know, the world is changing at quite a rapid pace. And this brought it to a head. So now we joke that a firm like mine is a dying breed, a dinosaur. Most of the CPAs around today are over their planned retirement age. They're only working because they don't see another easy exit where they might have hoped to turn their firms over to younger people or sell them, and it's just not happening. So the reason is that our business model was lousy, and there are so few of them. So what I hear from my peers is that they are way overloaded. They can't take on
Mhm.
new clients. They can't get new people. They can't retain their existing people. The business model is a mess, and
Yes.
so I've changed the focus to address those issues.
Awesome. So, what do you do besides taxes?
Mm. So I just mentioned a minute ago strategy. So
Yeah.
talking about business strategy has become a big part of my business. If you're in business and you only talk to your accountant once a year when they do your taxes, we've missed the vast majority of the value of that relationship. The
Mm-hmm.
value is in the every day to day or month to month changes that come up. So I'm trying to develop deeper and more sustained relationships. Just a little example. Yesterday, uh, Sunday, I probably shouldn't be working, but I was, and looking at a client's stuff, and I texted him and said, "Hey, if you do this, this, and this, that'll save you $5,000 immediately." And I joked about it. That's more than I'm charging him for the year. So in that one little text message, I saved them enough to justify keeping me.
Oh, next time, probably in the future, you can charge them 50% of that savings. Is that yours? Yeah. So, how can I use a CPA to boost my business?
Well, again, just following off that last question, developing a relationship, the value of the service depends on how well I understand your business and really can get into the struggles and the limitations. A classic example for CPAs is tax planning that's done after the fact. It's like,
Mhm.
oh no, I forgot to mention I sold a condo and we did this and I inherited this and had to settle my parents' estate and I know I owe some taxes. Is there anything we can do about it? And that's
Yeah.
like way, way, way too late. So the idea is to get involved early and build that relationship. And so when you say, hey, that thing with my mother is finally going to happen, I know what you're talking about because we've been talking about it and planning it and discussing it for months now. That's the way to get real value out of a CPA relationship. The cliche is most trusted advisor. And again, it's cliche-ish, but if you use it, it works.
Mm. So, what's the best way to avoid tax trouble?
Hmm. It seems
Mm.
like on all these questions, Melissa, notice I'm answering the question and the question before. So yeah, so
I know.
the best way is to maintain an ongoing good relationship so that everything is planned. Nothing comes as surprise. Now, if you look around, the people that pay the least amount of taxes, it's no surprise that they're the ones with the most money and the oldest money. So
Oh.
old money clients, people that have generations to plan for it, are able to very effectively, essentially, we read it in the newspapers, pay almost no taxes. Well, that doesn't happen overnight. They didn't pick up the phone one day, call their CPA and say, hey, I want to pay zero taxes, which, by the way, does happen with me. I do have people say that. But the point is, it takes time. It takes months, years, and sometimes generations. But
Yep.
the longer time you have, the more likely it is that you can make a plan to reduce, minimize, or even completely eliminate your taxes.
So, what can we do to reduce our taxes?
Right now, the easiest thing to do and the most direct thing is when people say taxes, they say, "Oh, I have IRS taxes." But if you take one more step and break that down into looking exactly what taxes you're paying, that is, some of us are paying our primary tax is self-employment tax, and others it's from a W-2 income tax
Mm-hmm.
and FICA, and others I see with the real estate, the capital gains tax. So the very first thing is to actually break it down and look at what tax you're paying. Then
Mm-hmm.
we can actually get into a discussion. Some taxes are easy to make a plan to avoid, others are very difficult. Self employment tax is one of the most difficult taxes to work around, where capital gains easy to defer or avoid. And of course, when we have an active business, I pretty much say that if we plan ahead, we can make our income be almost anything we want through our business strategy and planning if we choose to.
Mm-hmm. And by the way, Tony Novak is the accountant of My Coffee Connect, and the best important thing, my husband loves him. So uh, we have an harmonious relationship when it comes to tax with my husband because Tony Novak is taking care of us. Thank you so much, Tony, for taking care of us.
Thank you, Melissa.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
that's
also
great.
Tony Novak is one of the members of My Coffee Connect. So share us your experience at My Coffee Connect.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I look forward to more of that. It's a
Yeah,
great group. Yeah.
yeah. Tell us your testimonial to My Coffee Connect.
Oh, okay. Um, my testimonial for about
Yeah,
working
for
with
the
you.
My Coffee Connect, your
Oh,
experience,
okay.
your
Okay. Yeah.
experience.
Right.
Event.
Yeah. So, I may mention, so I've been not doing marketing for myself because for so long I relied on existing business and uh, older clients and didn't do it. And I that's changed. Frankly, when you work with old people, they die, they go out of business, and that's happened. So I'm out there from scratch, building marketing. And when I saw what Melissa was doing with Coffee Connect, very inspiring. I love the high energy and the people that she's bringing on, the relationships we talked about. Building relationships. That's where it's at. I just saw Coffee Connect as being in tune with where I want to head.
Yes, awesome. And we're so glad to have you, Tony. And my Tony is going to be a business spotlight at My Coffee Connect on October 18, Tuesday at 5 to 5:45. So he is going to have one question. We're going to have a 10 minutes conversation about his business, and he's going to ask one question. Members and guests is going to have 6 minutes conversation about his question, and he will answer the question in 4 minutes. So that's how I promote my members. My Coffee Connect provides visibility to your business. We have Zoom connections. We have live connections. After this, I'm going to Chester Springs at S Golf, and tonight at 5 to 6 at Boyertown at Bridget's Place in Boyertown at 5 to 6. And tomorrow, X Malvern, which we are going to do axe throwing, and that will be 4 to 5, and King of Prussia at no, 3 to 4 in Malvern, and then 4 to 5 at the King of Prussia. So we're providing Zoom connections that a member will have a 10 minutes conversation about your business, live networking, which we have more connections to the members. And also, if you are business spotlight, you are business spotlight here in live stream, that we are going to talk about your 15 minutes conversation about your business. And what you call this, we're going to add on November, every second Thursday of the month, 12 to 1:30, we're going to have a business lecture series. We're going to have two speakers, each of them have 30 minutes being speaker, 20 minutes to give the information, and then 10 minutes question and answer. Plus, the great addition to that business lecture series, we're going to have quality connections for three people. So join us in My Coffee Connect, because we are going to provide a visibility to you and your business, online and in person. Right, Tony?
Thank you, Melissa. Sounds great. Congratulations for all you're doing.
Thank you, and I cannot do this without my members. I want to grow this organization through helping each other. I'm going to ask the members to just bring one guest each day. They're going to attend, so we're going to grow.
That's
So,
good.
tell us, what are the new good things for you and your business, Tony?
So, what's interesting is you can tell. I mentioned I've been doing this a few years, but what learning never not only learning never ends, learning is accelerating at such a pace. So what's exciting is that I am taking on new challenges, new skills, new certifications, all designed to better fit and serve the clients that I'm focused on. And that's exciting. It bringing some doing something new. For example, I spent I don't know how many hours, probably 1,000 hours developing coaching skills, which doesn't come natural to me. But
Yes,
after 1,000 hours and 3 or 4 courses and books and book club and all that, I consider it a strength, and that's
that's
awesome.
good.
Now also technology. A big part that I mentioned about people, not my clients aren't able to hire people the same as I'm not. So how do you run your business without hiring people? How can we
Mhm.
use technology, particularly banking technology, so that we can get things done and not have to hire people? So,
Yeah.
yeah, so a lot of that's pretty exciting, and I feel like my putting my effort into that is going to pay off, and is certainly noticed and appreciated by
Yeah.
clients.
Cannot wait for you to put that together, to put include that in the business lecture series when you are a speaker. So
Good.
looking forward to that.
Good.
So, do you have any events or any promotion that before we end?
Thank you. So I am at the very beginning of this. We before we went on air, we chatted. I just put together, a screen background and finished
Yes.
technically rebranding and some things. So look forward to that, and I will look forward to sharing it, and I certainly will. Day by day, week by week, I'm ramping up that marketing
Yes.
effort.
And probably we were going to be looking forward for Tony to be a speaker in Business Lecture Series soon. So, uh, well, in timely for tax season, that's the time you will, learn more about like how to be, what you call this, be ready for the tax, not cramming when it's
Mhm.
ready for the, like get when it's ready for filing the taxes. So, looking forward to that. So, thank you so much. It's already 15 minutes. Thank you so much, everyone. And then, if you watch us, follow me at YouTube at Coffee and Conversations with Melissa, and follow us in our LinkedIn page, My Coffee Connects. I'm happy with the progress in that. The progress of that growth in My Coffee Connect. So follow us and you will know what's new to My Coffee Connect. And right now, our live stream business spotlight is Tony Novak. So you get to know more about him. And if you want to know more about him, attend to our Coffee Connect Zoom connections on October 18. He will be business spotlight at 5 to 5:45 p.m. So thank you, Tony, for this awesome morning conversations with you and your business. And thank you, everyone. And then for those who watch replay, type replay. And then thank you so much for watching us. Thank you.
Thank you for
Have a
having me,
good
Melissa.
one. Don't
Pleasure
go
to be
out
here.
yet.